Today, welcome back to another stream. Well, this is not a stream; it's a video slash stream. Hope you guys enjoy this stream and video. Yeah, today we were playing VFL. So VFL which is the of career mode with Tassie Devils. Well, it's not a career mode. It's this. It's the season mode with Tasmanian Devils. I already finished it. Nearly finished the Tasmanian Devils on this one, but this one is different. So that means in the settings. So I put it to 5 minutes in case that I think I do I unpublished the other one that says 10 minutes because it just takes too long and I might keep it simple at 5. So, yeah, I'll start with the flexes, or it looks like Tasmanian Devils are going to beat Western Coburg Lions. So, and then the rest of them I might go to, might simulate the match of these two, all of these matches, and this time now next up we have here, which is Tasmania versus Coburg. So yeah, we'll start off the match. Debuted on the Tassie Devils will be Sharpie will be the debut on the Devils for the Devils, but yeah, so he will get replaced by Ivan Live Fear Live and then in the second debut we have here Sam Siggings will be getting his debut as well. Next to two players again that they debuted on for the for the round one, and I reckon yeah, round one will be interesting. So yeah, I'm just gonna put this guy to to Sam Siggins, and I think I might add I might add probably add Brelling Harry Blazer to put on the bench as well. And I think it's pretty much it for today. I think it's pretty much it for the Devils. So let's rock and roll and yeah, let's do this.
Hello everyone, I'm Anthony Hudson. Welcome to Saturday afternoon football. It's great to have you with us at Ninja Stadium. This is a round one match between Tasmania and Coburg. Both these sides looked on last week as 8 other teams opened the season. But today they get their chance to show us where they sit in the pecking order. Here come the teams. See this one unfolding.
Pleasure to be here, Hutto. I'm going with the Lions. They've had round one circled for months, and I think in truth they've probably been ready for it for a couple of weeks now. We might see an early statement today.
Thanks for those insights, Hart. Time for some last-minute instructions as the captains meet in the middle. What I love about this time of year is that everyone starts on equal footing and everyone dreams big. Some bigger than others, of course. Saturday afternoon footy is underway. Owen got his palm to it. Payne, can they catch them out on the turnover? Careful ball movement. That's poor play. Navigated the traffic. Time to turn on the Jets. Matthews wants to take the game on. Blasts away. Manages to find a teammate.
For the perfect start.
He hasn't struck that well at all. Splam! Takes a beauty close to goal.
They're happy if he can halve the contest and bring the Crummers into play, but those hands looking sticky.
6 points on the way. No, you'll have to settle for one, courtesy of the post.
The perfect start's gone begging, but I'm seeing some good early signs for them.
They've set up well for the kick-in. Smith working hard and being rewarded. Kennedy with a chance to relieve the pressure. Keogh has found some space. Tui all alone in the centre square. Can he hit a target? Honours the lead. Searching kick. It's a poor entry. A waste, really. Sees something he likes. Breaks the line. Delivers a long ball. Williams got to the right position and hung on. He's put the foot down. Out of the congestion. Menzie. He loves to run and carry. A second bounce. It looks a good kick. It is. They've got the first.
They had to work hard for that first goal, but in the end, it was a pretty simple one, made possible by some smart decision-making.
Tasmania were underdogs coming in, but they look anything but in the early going. Payne, Williams in the right spot. How will the umpire see this? No one able to clear the footy, so we'll have another ball up. Owen wins it. Payne, Menzie provides some run. It's on the way. Good looking kick. He's dogged it.
He's all class in front of the sticks. That's a great finish.
Tasmania are up and about early. Owen slaps it out. Payne turned over. He's been busy so far. Away he goes. Keogh crunching tackle. It'll be a free kick for holding while not in possession. Waitman can just about have a shot here. He's made a bright start. Foot race on. Who can get there first? Tasmania are playing some great footy. Decides to go. Takes a bounce. Puts the foot down, and away he goes. 3 in a row coming up. What a patch they're having.
The Lions are on the back foot. That was possibly a bit too easy.
The Lions are stuck in second gear. That would want to change pretty quickly. Payne dishes it off. Matthews dealt with the pressure. He's stopped in his tracks. He's made a hot start to this match. They should have been going forward. Now they'll have to defend. Crosses the paint. Smith went bang. Is that holding the ball? Cameron wants to take the game on. He could have run in further, but he didn't need to. It's another one.
It doesn't matter who you are. It's always good to get an early one on the board.
The Lions are looking disorganised. Owen gets his hand to it. Payne, Vitale in the centre square. Trudgeon, Dintenasante closed him down. Gets his kick despite the heat. Who's got the wheels? Matthews wins the race. Takes them on. Bangs it long. This ought to end in a goal. Sees something he likes. Approaching the 50. Off he goes. They can't catch him. Goes goalward. And he's on target.
He'll be disappointed. That was one he would have expected to convert.
The Lions desperately need to shift the momentum. He's hit up the lead. Mason is hard to beat one-on-one. Trudgeon, well played. Takes the short option. Podhadsky, this is good footy. Lefroy, he'll be picking grass out of his teeth after that. No leniency from the umpire there.
It's a bad feeling when you know you've been done cold.
They appeal for holding the ball, and the umpire agrees.
That's what happens when you find yourself in two minds.
Plays on. Walker. He kicks the goal.
Better ball movement on that occasion allowed them to open up that opportunity in front of goal, and they've got full reward for it.
The Lions have opened their account. The two big men do battle. Payne, Matthews. He's under close attention. Williams. He's been accosted. They've worked it well. He's put the foot down. The sea's just parted for him, and he has taken full time.
They've been consistently able to find avenues to goal through quick and direct ball movement.
Tasmania making all the running early. Owen showing his skills. Payne, Matthews, cops some unwanted attention. He was optimistic if he thought he could break that tackle. Owen wins the hit out. Payne, Menzie, under pressure. Williams, met solidly. You have to be tough to play this game. The umpire whistles for a ball up. Good ruck work. Payne leading from the front. Brommel bursts through the middle. Normally delivers. Tasmania have won it back. Breaks the line. A second bounce. Can he find a teammate? Needed to be clean and wasn't. Brommel, the aerialist, will battle for this ball. Adams takes an excellent grab. The ump calls play on. He's in the clear, so he'll have a bounce. Goes long. Quality delivery by foot. Through the centre square he goes. What a run. Set sail for home, and he has delivered.
He's just not giving the ball back, which makes it hard for any team.
The Lions are on the precipice. They desperately need to ignite. Owen wins it down. They have a good understanding, those two. Gentile just shoveled it out. Brommel wants to take the game on. Gets the kick away. It's an exhibition in how to give the ball back. Gives it everything. Splam! Had his name written all over it. Provides some run. That won't score. It's a disappointing result. Tasmania have started magnificently. Their biggest danger might be complacency. It's quarter time. Time to check in with Gary.
The Lions were unable to turn the tide in the first quarter. They must do that now. One of the hallmarks of the best sides is that they're able to respond when their opposition gets the better of them. But there was no sign of that in the first term.
Thanks for those observations, Gary, as we get back underway. Keogh wins it down. Gentile, Brommel into the action again already. Walker taken to ground. Neat little worm burner. You can't question his commitment. Can he impose himself on the match? Good luck catching him. Doesn't often waste it. That's an impressive mark. Keen to get the ball moving. Handballs it to nobody. This is promising. Showing some dare. Touch and go. It's goal.
They might want to tighten up on him. They gave him too much space on that occasion, and he made the most of it.
Tasmania look in the mood to dish out a real hiding here. Good ruck work by Tell. Is anyone home? Into the Sante. Strong grab. They desperately need a goal. Spills the mark. Allison. Ball spills free in the tackle. Box under pressure. Backs himself in. Blasts away. Tasmania.
Move it on, please.
Have winners everywhere. Takes a bounce. Uses his pace to great effect. Lies them up, makes good contact and puts it through.
A bit of meat side from him there, but that's okay when you're that good.
The Lions haven't been able to respond. They look gone. Keogh with a deft tap. Vital. Tasmania have all the answers. Let it go now. Takes them on. What's he got on offer? They'll compete inside the 50. That's a strong mark. Decides to go. Breaks the line. What a run this is. Heads in towards goal. And the kick is true. Great play.
He's a terrific asset with his pace and skills, and that was another example.
Tasmania go on their merry way. Owen continues to have his way. Williams bursts through the middle. He's put the foot down. He's kicked it like an arrow.
Who'd want to be a defender when the ball's coming down with such regularity?
The Lions will be burning the tape of this match. Owen has been dominant in the ruck. Payne, Williams trying to find a path. Feeds it out. Payne has it on a string. He's in the clear, so he'll have a bounce. They're a big chance here. Seizes the moment. Off he goes. They can't catch him. He hasn't hit the scoreboard yet. He has now.
They're really opening them up. And right now, they have no answers to the onslaught.
The Lions need to pull their finger out. They've been poor. Owen, he's worth his weight in gold. He loves to run and carry. Good luck catching him. Wants to take the game on. Steadies. Drop pass. Goal!
It's one thing to be outclassed, but this is starting to get a real stench about it.
The Lions in trouble. Half-time can't come quickly enough. Owen, it's a masterclass in ruck work. Williams, they're hungry for more. Dixon commands the footy. Provides some run. Quick snap, and that's a goal!
That's two. He's causing them plenty of headaches down there.
Tasmania by 74. Same old, same old. Manages to get off a handball. He'll be sore in the morning. It's a good old-fashioned gang tackle. They've bottled it up. Owen is teaching him a lesson. Galvin, Valentine, Vital is cool under pressure. Kennedy, we will do it all again. He's drawn a crowd.
Lots to analyse, Gaz. What stands out?
The Lions will have plenty to work on during the week. Not many elements of their game have functioned well today.
Takes a bounce. He's got the skill. He's got the composure. He's got the result.
He might ask for more time forward after that.
Tasmania, in this form, would challenge anybody. Owen is giving him a bath. He's caught. Knew where the help was. Bursts through the middle. 3 bounces now. He's left him at his weight. They can do nothing but watch. He's on class.
I hate to say it, but they're just not having a go.
Tasmania are absolutely airborne at the moment. Owen, just for something different. Williams made that ball his. A second bounce. This will be another one. Oh, they can do no wrong.
This is what happens when you're not completely switched on against the good side. It gets ugly.
Tasmania by 92. Keogh showing his skills. Gentile going for territory. That's symptomatic of their malaise. Sees something he likes. He's been caught unawares. Out of the congestion. Dangerous spot for a loose ball. Podhadsky swoops and kicks a goal.
You turn the ball over there, you've got to expect to pay the price.
Can they get that scoreboard looking a bit more respectable? Owen, it's been a mighty performance. Through the centre square he goes. Uses his pace to great effect. Williams with a flying shot at goal. It's good.
Confidence is a wonderful thing, and he's playing with plenty. Another clinical finish there.
Normal service has resumed. Owen, this is getting monotonous. Williams, he loves to run and carry. Looking for two in a row. Dixon, that's a big play.
The crowd will tell the story.
It's not the best kick. Has he done enough? He has.
That's what happens when you leave players in space inside 50. It's going to hurt you on the scoreboard.
It's been quite a turn-up. What a first half we've seen. Owen could do this with his eyes closed. He's in the clear, so he'll have a bounce. Good penetration on the kick. They're putting on a clinic.
He hasn't looked like missing so far, so I'll back him in here.
Heads for home. That was never missing.
He found himself in space and made the most of it with a clinical finish.
We didn't expect this today, and you wonder how much bigger the margin might get. Williams under pressure. The Lions continue to be second to the ball. Payne takes a bounce. Good luck catching him. How's the kick? Nothing wrong with that.
If this was a boxing match, the towel would be well and truly in the ring by now.
Tasmania are irrepressible. What a day this is turning into for them. Brommel, crunching tackle. And we will do it all again. Owen slaps it out. Menzie. Tasmania are playing some great footy. Honours the lead.
Well, there's one side working hard at the moment, and the other side just sitting back waiting for their teammates to do the work.
And they're dealing maximum damage.
The Lions' effort doesn't come close to what's required at this level.
The Lions haven't looked like being able to stop them. They'll have to change it around after half-time. Brommel, big tackle laid. No one able to clear the footy, so we'll have another ball up. Owen, the winner there. Menzie, trudging with the smother. Maybe that can lift them. Look at the space he's got to work with. Takes the responsibility. Just needs to finish. Finish he does.
The Lions have to take the reality check. Their effort simply hasn't been acceptable. It's difficult to gauge where you're at without absolute effort.
Half-time, and I think we're all stunned after that. One team is playing terrific football, and the other, well, they just haven't got going at all. What's happening down there, Gary?
The Lions have got to stop kicking the contest so much because they are being outmarked time and time again. The difference in contested marks is stark. They'd be better served by adopting a run and carry approach because at the moment they're giving the opposition exactly what they want, and that's a cardinal sin.
Thanks, Gary. As we get going again. Owen, he is simply too good. Payne, Matthews. Provides some run. Wants to take the game on. For a flying start to the turn. It's online. He's drilled it.
It eases the pressure on the forwards when you have midfielders chipping in.
Early indications are that nothing's changed following half-time. The big men fly. Payne, Williams. It's no place for the faint-hearted. The umpire whistles for a ball up. Owen has rucked tirelessly. Payne, he ran into a brick wall. Their appeals have fallen on deaf ears.
This is a tough watch for me, so I can only imagine how the coach must be feeling.
Payne comes free in the tackle. Valentine, Kennedy, they desperately need a goal. Dintanasante on a lead. Allison has gone off the chain. Just needs an accurate kick now.
It's been a dark day, but that was a more positive passage of play, and it should result in a goal.
Can they get one back? No, they can't. Denied by the post. He's off. It's a high ball. Time to turn on the Jets. Gillard affects the turnover. Absorbs the pressure. The umpire says he made an attempt to get it out. Rucks go at it. Payne gives it everything. Hagan makes the kick look okay. The call is insufficient intent.
That's the risk you run when you flirt with the boundary line.
Good thinking and good execution too. Brummel! That one was always his. Just has to hit a target. It's hard to defend ball movement like this. The Lions have been out of sorts. They've given it back. I'm not sure he wanted it. Menzie in some space now. The umpire says he had no prior. They might as well not have a run. Payne shows them a clean pair of heels. Through the centre square he goes. A second bounce. Just shoveled it out. Hagan getting involved. Matthews handballs it to nobody. Gillard is calm in a crisis. Hasn't seen a lot of it. Menzie picks it off. That's poor kicking. Sees something he likes. He's in the clear, so he'll have a bounce. Good luck catching him. He's put the foot down. They're just about doing as they please. And there's another one.
They can do no wrong at the moment. What a finish that was.
Tasmania have made a hot start to the second half. Owen has had his measure today. Payne, Matthews, feeling the heat. We've got a whistle, umpire's ball. Owen continues to have his way. Payne, Menzie has a paddock in front of him. What's he got on offer? Set sail for home, and he has delivered.
Have they proved their point yet?
This is more like a horror movie than a football match. Owen with a deft tap. Payne, an ill-directed hand pass. That's symptomatic of their day. He loves to run and carry. Steadies, fires, bullseye!
You might want to toughen up on him. They gave him too much space on that occasion, and he made the most of it.
The Lions are shot. What a debacle it's been. Owen has been dominant in the ruck. Bad error there. Trudgeon. A good kick here and they'll be in business. That's a waste. It's time to march. Wants to take the game on. Normally delivers. Trudgeon clears the area. Tui, Gentile. Too slow. And one tackle just won't do. Ball close the crowd and the umpire agrees.
It's a bad feeling when you know you've been done cold.
Williams provides some run. This is exciting footy. Heads in towards goal, and the kick is true. Great play.
We've got 5 for the quarter now, and there's time for more too.
The Lions are having one of those days. Everything that could go wrong has gone wrong. They've got good chemistry, those two. Williams. He's put the foot down. Can they get another one here? They're running right.
Stop it, the horse is dead already.
Tasmania are playing supreme footy at the moment. Can they keep it going? Payne navigated the traffic. Williams. I felt that one from here. They want ball, but they're not going to get it. Owen, he's worth his weight in gold. Payne, that's a bit of a waste. Throws it on the boot. Fox wins it back. Great mark. Bursts through the middle. What's he got on offer? He's so clean with the footy. He's been called to play on. Takes a bounce. 2 already today. Can he make it 3? You bet he can.
3 goals straight, and he's certainly making the most of his opportunities.
Tasmania are giving them an absolute smashing. Owen, it's a masterclass in ruck work. Payne. That play should have resulted in a shot at goal. Breaks the line. Who's at home? Dixon is so strong one-on-one. Good luck catching him. They've been running hot, but not this time.
Not to worry, I'm sure there'll be another opportunity coming up very soon.
Looking for a quick transition. Sarong with a chance to run. Walker picking their way through. Manages to find a teammate. Move along. Go now. Can he hit a target? Din Tanasante. Dangerous to leave on his own. And that's a letdown. Sees something he likes. This is promising. Showing some dare. Up and under. In no man's land. Owen. He's in the clear, so he'll have a bounce.
The Lions are going to need to get in a room during the week and sort their attitude out. It's been a deplorable display, and the blame must be accepted by everyone.
Everything they've touched has turned to gold today. We thought this would be a good duel in the ruck. Payne, Williams. Wants to take the game on. Kicks for goal. It's a lovely looking kick. He's drilled it.
What exactly do they have against this club?
They haven't got bored yet, and you'd have to say they're not going to. Owen, just for something different. Walker intercepts the hand pass. That was almost handed to him. Here's a chance to get it forward. Through the centre square he goes. He's got the skill. He's got the composure. He's got the result.
Would there be any danger of someone actually defending?
Tasmania with a late one on the verge of three-quarter time. Owen, it's been a mighty performance. Payne, errant handball, and they've turned it over. The Lions are going to have to refund some ticket prices and some memberships after this one. Gary's back. What's caught your eye, Gaz?
The Lions will feel like they're stuck in a nightmare. To be trailing by a triple-figure margin with a quarter still to play is beyond demoralising. They'll struggle to take anything at all out of this match. It's almost like something you'd see in a video game.
Good on you, Gary. Thank you. Same old, same old. Williams bursts through the middle. 3 bounces now. He's still going. Finishing hasn't always been his forte, but there is nothing wrong with that.
You've got to love a big bag of goals, except, of course, if you're the opposing coach.
I'd like to say it couldn't get any worse for them, but it surely could. Owen could do this with his eyes closed. Williams. They might be a little unlucky not to be rewarded. It was a fine tackle. Valentine with a deft tap. Walker, Gentile. Can they get themselves a consolation prize? Tidy ball. They're fighting tooth and nail not to give up a goal. Kennedy, he's caught. He'll be picking grass out of his teeth after that. Tasmania are giving them nothing. Owen, he's turned in one of the great ruck performances. Payne, it's a hot footy. He's still found a way. Bouncing ball. Breaks the line. A second bounce. They're irrepressible at the moment. Dixon is hard to beat one-on-one.
The crowd will tell the story.
Needs it to bend back, but it's not going to.
An ugly-looking scoreboard should probably be looking even uglier.
He's off. Some indirect ball movement here. Sarong can keep it moving. Walker in space. Can run and carry. Mason, well played. Good hands. Gentile, this is more positive. Din Tenasante on a lead. I've liked his game today. Allison gets on the end of it. That's great footy.
Someone went to sleep defensively, and I suspect the price will be 6 points.
They sorely need a goal, and he delivers.
The Lions have been very soundly beaten, but they'll at least look to finish stronger.
This has been a real smashing. Can they paper over a few cracks? Keogh, he's been beaten, but he had a win there. Trudgeon, good build-up. Under pressure, just shoveled it out. Din Tenasante, he's put the foot down. That could be a goal-saving tackle. The umpire says you had prior opportunity.
Better to kick to a contest and get done holding the ball.
Can anyone get to the drop zone? They're a pleasure to watch. Uses his pace to great effect. 3 bounces now. I've got you covered, he says. Away he goes, and he's kicked a ripper.
A real opportunist goal there. He doesn't need a lot of the footy to make an impact.
The Lions will want to put the tape and the stat sheet straight in the bin. Owen, this is getting monotonous. Lays it off. He's in the clear, so he'll have a bounce. Runs to 45 and bangs it through.
Even Bradman had to work harder for a double ton than this.
If you're a fan of the team coming second today, it's probably best to avoid looking at the scoreboard. Williams breaks the line, takes them on, going for goal, flirting with the post, will wait on the goal umpire, only one behind.
Perhaps a little bit of complacency is creeping in. There was time and space to make that an easier shot.
Trying to catch them out. Sturgis, that's good work rate. Can he find a teammate? Trudgeon makes position. Gillard, free kick for a trip, naturally. Normally delivers. Gentile, spearing pass. Tasmania have all the answers. Sees an opportunity and plays on. He loves to run and carry. Penetrating ball. Dixon got to the right position and hung on.
Relatively straightforward kick, but that's easy to say from here.
He'll bang this through for a point.
Bad kicking. Still the biggest sin in football.
They've set up well for the kick-in. Sturgis works hard to present, honours the lead. They need a goal, but it's at the wrong end. Dammersmith with a chance to relieve the pressure. Thompson has charged into space. The Lions have been out of sorts. That's symptomatic of their malaise. Still on a march. This is promising, showing some dare. Provides some run. Look at him go. Shades of Phil Manassa. Pins the ears back, winds up and drives it right through the middle.
That's a real bonus. Terrific composure under pressure.
Tasmania are having a lot of the play and making it count too. Owen has rucked tirelessly. Williams He's in the clear, so he'll have a bounce. A second bounce. He could have run in further, but he didn't need to. It's another one.
Have they proved their point yet?
In other news, 23 missing persons reports have just been filed. Vital dealt with the pressure. Trudgeon gets his kick despite the heat. Centre square, loose ball. They might be caught out on the turnover. Breaks the line. Steadies. Drop punt. Goal!
They might want to tighten up on him. They gave him too much space on that occasion, and he made the most of it.
Tasmania are turning this into a blood sport. Owen has had his measure today. Williams. He loves to run and carry. He shut him down. Clean picker. That's a bruising tackle. We'll have a forward 50 stoppage. Chance for a late goal. They might as well not have a run. Trudgeon leading from the front. Takes them on. He's kicked it like an arrow.
There's not much this guy can't do, and he's right in the thick of this contest, as he almost always is.
Not many tip this result. Owen continues to have his way. Williams, what a game he's played. He's got support. Owen, he's put the foot down. He's kicked beautifully at goal today, and that is no exception.
Stop it, the horse is dead already.
Have a look at that margin. Owen, he is simply too good. Williams, Payne, they're going hammer and tong. Bursts through the middle. Here's a chance. Steadies, fires, and misses.
They've been kicking well at goal, but that's a real missed opportunity and lets down some good play upfield.
Trying to catch them out. Galvin pushes into space and receives the footy. Kennedy, Thompson wants to take the game on. Might be time for one more score here. Brommel provides some run. Waitman, he ran into a brick wall. Wasn't a great kick. They've turned it over. He's in the clear, so he'll have a bounce. It's a triple-figure penalty, and it always looked on the cards. They'd love the finals to start next week. What a performance that was, Half. What did you make of it?
The Lions might want to try a different sport after that. Footy's not for everyone.
Thanks for your contributions throughout the day, Half. We enjoyed bringing this match to you and hope you enjoyed it too. We'll catch you again soon.
Alrighty, so Tasmanian Devils won against Coburg now, so I reckon Devils won by 228 points against Coburg. Up next we got here, Tassie got Port Melbourne next, so we might leave it there. So I hope you guys have a wonderful day. Coming up next, we will coming up next some few videos or streams coming up for next month. I've got some plans to come up, which is we got Team Sonic Cross Worlds coming up soon. We've got Team Sonic Racing is I have the game, but I didn't download it. But it's coming up by probably between Monday or probably Monday or whatever. Like, it depends on. I'm not too sure. So yeah. So this is the first win of Tasmanian Devils. They already won last week ago. So yeah. Alright, I hope you have a wonderful day, ladies and gentlemen. I'll see you guys all next time in round 2 against Port Melbourne. Goodbye.